Thank you guys for joining our happy hour into coaching. I'm so excited that you're here to listen. This is what we do just to try to share different perspectives of coaching in our journeys with you guys, because we're all just either moms, full-time working women trying to be healthy, build confidence, and all these things. And we just do it together, and that's what makes it so much fun. So my name's Tabitha. I'm going to share a little bit about my story, and then each of us are going to do that, and then we're going to share like a piece of coaching to kind of help you to see if this is right for you. So I started Beachbody about 4.5 years ago. I joined as a coach. I was a new mom of 2, and I had let my fitness go. I was an athlete in high school, but then, you go to college and you eat like crap and you just don't put your health first. And so I realized that, okay, I needed to get involved in something. And I personally wanted a business opportunity because, I think things in our life serve us for a while, right? Like I went to college. My passion was dental hygiene. I wanted to be a hygienist since I can remember. And I did what I set out to do. And it's a great career. And I think things serve you for a while. And then as our lives change, like kids and all these other things, right? We start to change our perspective on what we want our life to look like. And so I decided that I didn't know if I wanted my life to look like a 7 to 5 p.m. job, because that's my hours at my dental office. And I didn't know that I wanted to not have any flexibility. And, I have a schedule of patients that I have to commit to. I can't just leave work, or there's no flexibility really with it. So I decided to start this for a business opportunity, as well as the fact that I needed to focus on me, because let's just face it, as moms, we put ourselves on the back burner. We put everybody else first because we feel guilty. And so what I realized was that if I were to put myself first and I were to focus on me 30 minutes a day, I could completely change my life. And that's exactly what happened. So to fast forward, because there's a lot of other things in there, I will say that I'll just share with you that I went through a really rough time of anxiety and depression during my coaching journey. And if it weren't for Beachbody and the community and my coaches and our team and our challenge groups and all these amazing women surrounding us all the time with the same exact struggles, because we're all, again, struggling with something in our life, right? Whether it's making the time to work out, whether it's stress, whether it's finances, whether it's whatever it is, we're all struggling with something. And when you have people around you to lift you up and build you up and hold you accountable and believe in you before you believe in yourself, and that's exactly what this is. So I had all these people, these amazing girls around me when I was struggling to get out of bed, and all these things that I went through that I was able to overcome. And because I had the belief that I could do this, and I had the belief that I could overcome and get back to myself. So fast forward, I actually just went part-time with my job because I've replaced my full-time income with Beachbody. And it's just been the biggest blessing for our family. We've been able to take vacations, which we would have never been able to do. We just bought our house that we absolutely love, that I would have never been able to afford. And it's not always about the money, because you might be here because you just want to work on your fitness. And that's totally perfect, because it does start with your fitness, because it starts with you and your mindset. But then when you get amazing results and you feel great and you feel more confident, and then people start to say what are you doing? I've noticed something different about you, or what is it, this thing that you're doing? Then you can help people along your journey. And that's so rewarding when you can help people lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds or 50 pounds, or just feel confident and feel different than they've felt in years. So that's a bit about my story. I want to move on to the next thing, since we have 4 of us speaking tonight. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I want to bring kind of to the table for you guys, is your vision and what is possible with this business. And I've already shared with you what's possible. And for a while it was like I have a lot of friends that I've met that aren't on our team, but they're fellow coaches in other areas of the United States. And I saw them do it. And I saw them like have these amazing maybe transformations and bring on these amazing women and support them and all this positivity. And then I saw my friends be able to retire, and they use the word retire, but they just do. Anyways, retire from their full-time jobs at ages 30 to 40 years old. And to me, that was really inspiring because that was what I wanted to do. That was a goal of mine. And that, again, that might not be your goal, but really, if you have a vision of just being able to take vacations, if you have a vision of just being able to have extra money to do whatever you want with and not feel guilty about getting your nails done or getting a pedicure or whatever it is, it's the simplest things sometimes that bring us joy. And so I want you to think about your why, because, and again, it may just be solely to focus on you, because a lot of coaches that come on our team and that I've worked with, their first goal is to work on them. And that's perfect. That's great, because you're your number one priority. If you aren't filling your cup, then how can you fill the rest of your families, right? And how can you be the best mom? And so it's so important. And then as I've been on my coaching journey, and I think my coaches that are on here can speak this way too, your vision starts to change because you accomplish, maybe you complete a program and you've never completed a program and it's amazing. And then you, maybe you made an extra $500 that month to help your family or whatever the case is. And then you start to pour belief into yourself because you're like, I did that. I can do this. And so that's really what this does, is it allows you to believe in more and do more and kind of dream big. So I want you to kind of think about that as everybody else is talking, kind of about like what this could mean for you and your family and what it could be for you in just your personal, even mental state, because for me, it's been the biggest positive mental shift for me. As I said, I struggled with a lot of mental stuff for a while, and it's been huge. So I'm going to turn it over to Miranda. She's going to speak. She's going to tell about her story and some misconceptions of coaching, because a lot of people come into this and they think I can't do this because of this, and I can't do this because of this. And so she's going to share about that. So I'm going to mute myself. So just unmute yourself, Miranda.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you all hear me? Good? Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Miranda Campbell. I am 30 years old, and I am a wife and a mom to a 1.5-year-old little girl. So I started this journey as a coach in March, and Tabitha has been working on me for a few years. And I finally was like, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm jumping in, and I think I bought like one of the biggest challenge packs, and I'm like, I'm trying it all. I'm going to do the bands and the sliders and all this fun stuff. And I was just ready. I've always kind of been a workout junkie. I had a gym membership, and then I didn't. And then I would just like go on bike rides and walks and stuff like that. And then a few years ago, we finally planned for a baby, and I got pregnant, and then I miscarried my child, and I got into a really bad place, and I stopped working out. I stopped caring about myself. I got really depressed, and just like I was just like kind of done. And then I got pregnant again, and now I have my little rainbow baby, and life has changed. And so since I've had her, I'm like, I read everything and I look into everything, and I'm like a nutrition freak now. It's kind of bad, but I like want her to eat the very best things, and then I want to do that for myself because I feel better, and it's just crazy what food can do for your body. But then I wasn't where I wanted to be. I was like looking in the mirror, and I'm like, I don't want to be in a swimsuit this summer with a baby, and I'm going to go to these pools. And I just didn't feel good about myself, and I didn't want to not feel good about myself. I'm too young, and I just wanted to enjoy my life. So Tabitha got in contact with me again, and we had talked on and off, but like I said, I finally dove in, and here I am 3.5 months in, and I've had what I think are good results so far. I've only done a couple programs, but I mean, the atmosphere, like with our groups and everything, is just on fire. I just love being able to show up and help other people. And when she first was like, okay, you can sign up as a discount coach or you can go more into it. And I was like, okay, give me the discount, because I mean, I'm not made of money. I work a full-time job, but I mean, we all know how that is. So anyway, I kind of lost my train of thought on that. I, I was signing up as a discount coach, and then I was like, but I want to help people. I want everyone to feel like I'm feeling. I'm drinking the shakes. I'm doing the nutrition plan. I'm working out every day, and I want to work out. Like, I can't wait to work out every single night. I've can't say that I've never been like that, but I've never been like that. So Beachbody has really been a game changer for me, for sure. And I just want to share that with so many people. And of course, I want coaches to join. I mean, it's because when you do that, you it's accountability. Like, if I have people under me, I'm like, well, I got to show up today because I got to work out and I want to eat good and I want to show them my food because I want to be there for them. Um, so that's kind of my story. And now I'm going to go into some misconceptions. I only wrote down 5. I have like 10, but I'm kind of a rambler, so I don't want to take up everyone's time. So some misconceptions that I've looked up and kind of researched of a coach is, the first one: you can't make money coaching. Bull crap. Tabitha just replaced her full-time job with Beachbody. So um, that's a lie. And you just have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort. You have to do your invites. Take an hour or 30 minutes out of your day and just kind of connect with people and do it from your heart. Do it because you want to help them, and that you want to make them better and healthier and to love themselves again. So many people fall into bad stages, just like Tabitha and I both have. And, you know, something like Beachbody like really picked us up and helped us kind of get back to loving ourselves again. So you can't make money coaching is a big lie. Don't believe that, because she's crushing it right now, and I'm trying to get where she's at. Number 2, you have to have a niche to help people. That's not true either. Like, not all people are like people persons, or you know what I'm talking about. Like, you don't have to necessarily be a huge people person to become a coach, to be able to help people. They see your journey and they want to tag along, and they see your results and they see you working out. And to some people, like, you are goals. Like, I look at Tabitha working out and I'm like, goals. And she's looking at me and she's like, goals. So, you know, you don't have to necessarily have a niche for people to become a coach and to be able to talk and invite and encourage people to be better. Number 3, we're not all fitness 24/7. And that's a promise. I am drinking a glass of Moscato, which is packed full of sugar, but I've kind of had a rough couple days, so I'm going to drink my wine. And I've had days where I didn't feel like working out, and I didn't. And there's days where I wanted a cheeseburger instead of that piece of grilled chicken. So it's not all fitness and nutrition 24/7, and you don't necessarily have to know about it either. So that's what I have down for number 3. And then kind of the same thing, number 4, I have, you don't have to know a lot about nutrition. A lot of people don't know a lot about nutrition, and it takes a long time to really research it and to learn about it and to learn what fuels your body. And you'll learn about it as you go. There's a lot to it, I promise. But you don't have to know a lot about it. Just follow your portion containers. Just read and research and look at some recipes, and slowly you'll get into it and you'll learn about it. And trust me, when you're fueling your body with the correct nutrition, you are going to feel so much better. But you don't have to know that right off the bat just to become a coach. It's a slow process, I promise. And number 5, you don't have to be at your goal weight. we are all different shapes and sizes. We all want the same thing. We want to love ourselves. We want to feel good in our skin. We want to wear those shorts or fit into those pants or whatever. I mean, you don't have to be at your goal weight though. The goal is to be happy and to love yourself. So just work on it. Try to eat healthy, have your days. I mean, work out, show up, press play, and we're all here. We're all going to be here as a big group to to cheer you on. So, and don't look at the scale. I'm so bad, and I'm a really big hypocrite when I say that. I promise I am. I probably weigh myself a few times a week, but I tell everyone else that because when you look at one picture, you look at your picture when you started to 3 months, and you can weigh the same, and there are huge changes. So you don't have to be your goal weight is a huge misconception. Just work on yourself, and you'll get there, and you'll be happy, hopefully. And like I said, we will all be here to push on, and that's what I got. So
yay, that was awesome. Thank you. Kristen, your turn. Kristen's going to talk to us for a little bit. If you just here, I'm going to unmute you, Kristen. There you go.
Okay, am I good? Okay, I am a mother of 4. I have an 11-year-old, an 8-year-old right there, a almost 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. They are 24 days apart from being 1 year apart. So we stay pretty busy, and I'm here to talk about how we make it happen, because it does get a little crazy. I am very time oriented, and everything is on a calendar, but we get it done. My kids are crazy. They join in on all the workouts. There's kid workouts, family workouts that you guys can do. Right now we're doing the 21-day fix. My 11-year-old has decided that it's a good idea that he start working out with mom and dad a little bit more. My husband does this with me also, thank goodness, because he is my biggest supporter. This is how it is all the time in our house. So this is what we get. There's no privacy. I guess I could go to my car, but they just be out there running, trying to find me anyhow. Everything can be done. It's about rearranging a little bit of time to get that 30 minutes in. It's not a big deal. I work 40 hours a week. We have football and baseball both going on right now. My little one, you know how little ones are, they have to have shots, like it feels like all the time, unfortunately. And there's illnesses, but we tag team. So if we can't work out together, then he watches them so I can get a workout done. Half the time I'm doing the workout in our dining room, and our TV's in the living room. So we're like running to the one side to see what they're doing, and then the other one's yelling, go. And then we start the workout, and then I have a kid yell, stop, mom. And then I know to stop, and then I know to run back in there. But it doesn't matter because I'm getting it done. I feel 110 times better when I do this. And the perk is that I'm coaching other people. Like I'm saying, I can do it. You can do it. Trust me. I'm doing it with all these people, but we're working together as a team. And I think that's the biggest thing that I can say to you is that we can all do it. Write it on the calendar. Make sure you make time for it, because you are worth it. 110% worth it. You just have to tell yourself that and convince yourself that. And I guarantee you, after one program, you will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, back to you, Tabitha.
Yay! So many good points. Yes, like we all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just how you use it. Okay, Linda, your turn.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. My internet keeps kicking me in and out. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so my name's Linda, and I have been coaching for about 2 years. Tabitha had reached out to me. I don't know, it's been probably 2.5 years ago, and I ended up purchasing like a 3-day refresh from her. Never did it. And then she reached out to me again, and I decided to do it. I was 35 pounds heavier 2 years ago than what I am now. And I knew that I needed a change. I was not happy, no confidence. I was ready for a change. So when she invited me again, I jumped onto it. I needed it for the accountability, for one. That was the main thing. I needed something to hold myself accountable. And then get the discount on the products. I mean, because who doesn't love to save money? But anyway, I work 40 hours a week as a nurse in a doctor's office. So I get the whole, being busy. But if this is something you want to do, you'll make time to do it. But like I said, I have started off 35 pounds heavier. First program I did was 21 Day Fix. Absolutely loved it. Moved on to T25 with Shaun T. Loved it. Shaun T is like my favorite. So any Shaun T program, I'm all for it. And then right now we're doing our 21 Day Fix real time with our challenge group, which is amazing. You'll get so much support in this challenge group. All the women, I mean, heck, I'll even after I post my workout, I check in during the day just to see everybody's posts. So they're cheering each other on. It's just great. So I'm going to talk to you guys. I don't want to waste a lot of time, but I want to talk to you guys about what we do as coaches. So if you think about it, it's kind of awesome what we do, because we help other people become a better version of themselves, become a healthier version of yourself, while continuing to work on yourself. Because we're all still a work in progress. None of us are perfect. We all still have goals we want to accomplish. We still have things that we want to work on ourselves, either if it's physically, emotionally. None of us are perfect. So we help other people become a better version of themselves. And it's who wouldn't love to help other people start feeling better about themselves? And like Miranda had said before, you start feeling better, you build your confidence. You want other people to feel the same way. So we will share our story. I just kind of post about my workouts in the mornings. I get people messaging me, what are you doing? People's going to be watching you. They're going to notice a change about you. They're going to want to do the same thing. So what we do is we share, invite people, work on ourselves, and make some notes, sorry. So we share, work out, invite people, and then we encourage people. So like I said, you'll be sharing your story. I shared my workouts, share my food, share just the things that's going on in my life, and just kind of show people that you can do it. And then people are going to notice changes about you. They're going to come up to you, say, hey, what are you doing different? People are going to want to join you. And then you can invite people. I know it's kind of scary to think about, but if you think about how great this opportunity has been for you, how it's changed your life, then you want other people to join you. You want other people to feel that way. So as you think about how it's helped you, it's kind of easier to invite people. And then let's see. Another thing that we do as coaches is we work on ourselves. We do a lot of personal development. And because if you're not in the right mindset, you can't help other people. And personal development, it kind of feeds your mind. It gives you that boost of confidence, keeps you motivated. And a lot of times we'll pick a book and read it together as a team, and which is pretty awesome because then we can kind of talk about it and where we're at. But that's, some of the things we do. And we're never alone. We always work as a team in this. Like Tabitha said, we check in every day. Some of these coaches, a lot of these coaches on our team I never would have met if it wasn't for this opportunity. And a lot of them are becoming like my best friends. We lean on each other. We lean on each other for support. And we run the challenge groups together. So you're never alone. You're always doing it as a team. I know a lot of people think it's kind of scary. I'm going to be a coach. I got to do everything perfect. And no, you are still working on yourself. You've got all these other amazing women to lean on. If you have people that have questions and hey, I don't know the answer to that, somebody on your team is going to be able to help you out. They're going to be able to answer those questions for you. let's see. Trying to run through this real quick before my internet kicks me back out. But I think the greatest is the community that you're in. People don't stay in this because of the fitness. They don't stay in this because of the awesome shakes or the awesome post-workout. They stay in this because of the community that you get. These women are amazing. I don't know where I would be right now without them. I know I would not be 35 pounds lighter. I know I wouldn't be in the better mindset that I'm in. This opportunity has helped me out physically, emotionally, and now it's helping me out financially, which is amazing. And watching Tabitha be able to quit her full-time job and make this, she's part-time now, but she had originally going to quit full-time and be able to do this full-time and help other people. How amazing is that? I'm hoping to be able to do that in a couple of years, but we'll see. But yes, this is just an amazing opportunity. I could go on and on about it, but I think I'm just going to kind of leave it at that and see what Tab has to say.
Oh, awesome, Linda. I loved it. So true. Everything you said. And like she said, the community, it's so hard. I have the hardest part, I think, about trying to share with someone about the opportunity is the community, because until you experience it, it's not that you don't get it, but like when you just have these people surrounding you all the time. And like right now in our brand new challenge group, we have 200 and I looked yesterday or the day before, I think like 225 or 230 people in this brand new group that we started. It's just insane how many people need this in their lives. Like moms who have no time to go to the gym and it's cost effective. And so I want to talk briefly about the, if you were to sign up, what you can do, and what you get, and like the quality and how amazing it is. So right now there's a sale. And this is like the best sale on, it's not ever going to get any cheaper than it is right now. I'm just telling you, because it's $140. And with that, you guys get Beachbody On Demand, which some of you might already have that, but, you get Beachbody On Demand, which is normally $99 a year. If you break that down, it's 27 cents a day. So it's kind of like, and I have people tell me all the time that they can't afford it. And it's kind of like breaking down, for example, there was a lady at the dentist office yesterday, and she, a cleaning's like $80. Okay. So every 6 months, if you had to pay out of pocket, it's like $80 to get your teeth cleaned. And it's like, if you and the lady's like, I just can't afford it. And it's like, okay, if you broke it down and you save $10 a month, that would pay for, whatever. So it's all in how you look at it, and it's all in how you want to, what you want to do with your money. But I feel like it's super cost effective for people because, let's face it, I don't know what a gym membership is, but it's a lot more than that. It's probably $30 a month, and a lot more if you go to a bigger area, but I'm talking around here, it might be 30 or 35, but in bigger areas, I know it's a little bit more. So, and then to think that you don't even use your gym membership, all these people that have gym memberships, and I'm not saying that they don't use it, but a lot of times they go unused because you make good intention, right? You have the intention to work out, but it just doesn't happen when you have no accountability and you have it's just, you have to commute. It's like a chore for me to get to the gym. So you get Beachbody On Demand for a whole year, which is every single program they've ever created. And these programs are the best trainers on the planet. They deliver the most amazing results. It gives people all the tools to succeed so that there's no guesswork. You're not trying to figure out, okay, what should I do today? And because I've tried to do stuff on my own, and I'm just saying it doesn't work because I don't have a regimen to follow. It's like if I were to go to the gym, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know. I can do this machine for 10 minutes and this machine for 20, but by now I'm bored. And I'm like, okay, that's enough. I've probably done enough. I can just go get a cheeseburger now, probably. So, so anyway, it gives you all the tools because it gives you the calendar to follow. So there's hundreds of options of programs. There's just so many things. So you get that plus all the nutritional information. Plus, with this package, you also get either Shakeology or your pre and post workout. And I want to briefly talk about those. So as much as I love this company and as much as I love this opportunity, I would have a really hard time sharing this with people if the products didn't back what I was all about. Because it's really important to me to have a good product and not one that contains junk and crap. And this is the other thing that can be really difficult about coaching. And it's not, I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean sometimes it's hard to get people to see what a product is, right? Because they're throwing all these products. But I can hands down say that like we have the best supplements and the best products out there. The quality's through the roof. The research is through the roof. They work. It's just insane the quality that they put into their products and the time that they've invested in coming out with. And I'm not going to go into it deep, but it's taken time to come out with the flavors that they have because they didn't want to just throw something in. They wanted to find the right natural source to make it the most wholesome nutrients and nutrition that they could. So you can buy other things that are cheaper, and that's an objection. As a coach, we get tons of objections, right? People don't have time, they don't have money, they could get a cheaper shake from Walmart or GNC or whatever, and again, a lot of it's just educating your prospects and your people that you're talking to on why this can work for them and why what's helped you, and teach them what you know and what you've experienced. And us as coaches, as your coach, will help you work through those objections because you're going to get really comfortable after a while because you're going to be able to help them talk through some of their fears. Because a lot of times when we get objections, it's them in their own head. It's because we've all like made our own excuses and we've all like doubted ourselves, right? And whether we can finish a program or whether we can find 20 minutes a day because we're so busy. But in all reality, that's a mindset and we can do anything we want to do if we want to do it. And so that's that. That's the package right now. That's amazing. You get a shaker cup in there too, but it's the best package. It gives you all the tools to succeed, and you could literally find 3 people to purchase from you as a coach, and you would get your initial product paid for, and actually then some. So a lot of people sign up just for the discount, like I said earlier, and a lot of people sign up because they want to work the business. You can do whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of this business. You don't have to jump in like I did and just go full force. I recommend it. I encourage it because it's going to help you grow as a person. It's going to like get you out of your comfort zone, and it's going to help you to be a better challenger. Because again, like Miranda said, like if I'm not showing up, then what am I doing? Right? Because there's times I don't show up. I'm just going to be honest because I'm human, but I show up because I have people that are counting on me, and I show up because I know that I need to invest in myself or I'm not going to be my best self. So basically that's it in a nutshell. And we could talk for days about what it's done and about some of the other things. We do a lot of team stuff. We do a lot of local trainings. I host them at my house. We do calls every Monday night where we just do this. This is what we do. We get on, we share tips, I train, or we have another coach that speaks, that shares their heart or shares what they're doing, because I want everyone to succeed. I want everybody on my team to succeed. I want them to surpass me. Like that's the goal. Like do you and kick butt and like just go places. And that's what we want people to do with their fitness and their business. So I've never been involved in something that's been more supportive in the fact of like I've met so many coaches who have helped me and they're not on my team. They don't owe me anything. They don't make money off of me, and they share with me and they jump on calls with me and they pour their heart into me because they want to see me succeed. And that's pretty genuine. That's a pretty genuine relationship right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have questions, feel free right now to like just unmute yourself and ask or comment. I should have said that at the beginning. You can comment in the chat screen. We've been commenting a little bit there. And then you can talk to your coach too when we get off of here if you have questions. But I hope that's inspired you. I hope it's inspired you to think about joining us. If not for like several of the reasons that we mentioned, if not community, the fitness part, just the support, the friendships. Like I could go on and on about how life changing in so many aspects it's been for me, and I know the girls that spoke. So. So thank you for listening. We appreciate you taking time out of your day to just come and check this out. So let us know if you have any questions, and I hope that you join us. I hope that you jump in and just like no looking back and just go with us and run with us. So, okay, you guys, thank you. Thank you, girls, for speaking and sharing your hearts. Bye.
See ya.
See you later.